I was working with Bechtel. We were doing the Mobile Launcher 2 projects for NASA for the Artemis project, which was interesting. I got in there. We were about 50% design complete when I had started my role. So for the first 6 months, I was doing a lot of steel connection designs. It was kind of like the lingering portions of the design that we were going to wait until the end to iron out, I think you guys know that pretty well.
Yeah.
So doing a lot of moment end plate connections, figuring out the commodity grid connections as well. And that was such an interesting project because the acoustic loading, the thermal loading was just off the charts. I come from a building environment where we're loading our members in PSF. And then I get there first day and we're talking in PSI. And I was like, this is some serious loading on these members. And to get connections to work in these environments was difficult to do. And on top of that, for the project, there was a weight constraint. So the Mobile Launcher 2 rolls out to the launch pad. So it goes from the VAB, put it on the crawler takes it out to 39A or 39B or wherever you're launching it from. And typically when you're a structural engineer and you get some of these crazy loading conditions, you want to just beef up the member size, beef up the connection a little bit, and we're good to go. That wasn't an option on this project. So we had to get very unique and very creative when it came to different bracing configurations, different types of load paths that we were working. And it really made you sharpen the pencil on a lot of the connection design that we had to do.
What, just a brief description that you gave makes the profession of engineering seem cool as crap. Just there's so many things that you just said that I'm like, why would somebody not want to be that?
You went from wanting to work on high rises in New York to then settling, if we're honest, to go work with NASA and Bechtel, right? But for me, I feel like that's a path to getting more people excited about the industry is to show them some of the cool stuff that they're going to be able to work on. Don't you think? Do you think that assists in bringing people in?
I think it definitely does.
Yeah.
It's funny. My mom's a school teacher back in New Jersey. And every year around Thanksgiving time, I'll go to her class and I'll present on a project that I'm working on. And the kids really like it. I've been talking about the Bechtel job for a couple of years. And they go in and they ask all these crazy questions like, why is it called Artemis? And I'm like, why is it called Artemis? Oh, it's like the lunar god. And that's what we're naming it after. So they look at it from a totally different perspective. And I think as an engineer, sometimes I get laser focused on the engineering behind it, but you lose track of the bigger picture,
Right.
The projects and the work that we do on a daily basis, that's communal. That's something we could share. And I think that's something as civil engineers, we need to do a better job of. We need to sell our story. We need to tell people, this is what we're building. This is who we are. This is what we do. And it's really hard because their brain power is used 100% of the time to doing the incredible stuff that they do. And it's hard for them to pick their heads up sometimes and realize, I should talk about this more. I should tell my story because I actually have a very incredible story.